My name is Colby, and Greg was my best friend. I wanted to provide a few stories and interesting facts involving Greg from the early days. I want to be clear about this. This wasn't as easy as it may sound. First, there are so many. How could you pick but a few? And second, most limiting, was that most involve situations that are best not made public. It was in college where we became good friends, and one of the first experiences involving Greg was our carpool road trip down to college from Newburgh to Ashland, Oregon. Greg shows up driving this old green Comet, and most of us were quietly wondering how in the world this thing is going to make it. Well, we eventually did. A couple overheating stops, 10 miles an hour over most of the hills and mountains. All I remember, though, was him just smiling and his long blonde hair blowing in the wind, saying, "No problem." Well, after unloading the car, it was parked. Stayed there till the end of the school year, which time he towed it from. Never crossing his mind, why not just get rid of it? Next on to Portland State. This is where we graduated from. During this time, we ended up living in a big, old, uninsulated house in Portland, Baird House, with 3 to 4 of the roommates, including his older brother, Dennis. The winter proved to be the most interesting, with the cold, rain, snow, and ice storms, and with little money, we couldn't afford to keep the oil furnace filled with any fuel. But every once in a while, we'd get a few bucks together and get a little bit of fuel and run the furnace for a few hours for the heat. But Greg, during the time of no heat, would bundle up in full winter gear and stocking cap and go to sleep in his bed. He even resorted to using 3 to 4 hair dryers to take the chill off. We were poor kids, college students, but we weren't poor. These were some of our best times. Shortly after college, Greg took over Gym 100, an ice cream and hamburger parlor in Newburgh, from his mother Lil. It was a going concern and became the place to go in Newburgh. Not only for the food, but the attractive wait staff. Greg handled all of the hiring. Greg was also one to be resourceful, not cheap. He would work all day in the restaurant, cooking, serving, and managing, and then proceed to work all night, doing all the necessary maintenance and repairs to make the place a success. He would even regularly spray paint his shoes white so it would appear clean. He was resourceful. It was during this time that he met Carrie, the love of his life, and I was blessed to gain another best friend. We did so many fun things together, charity projects, Shasta Lake trips, concerts, etc. But one of our favorite haunts that we would frequent was Shaw's Restaurant. It had a dark, smoke-filled bar. The bartender was half blind, and she would use her fingers to measure the drinks. Many times stronger. We loved the place, listening and singing to the jukebox. And we always ended the night by playing Sinatra's My Way. Those were the days. There were so many good times we shared, whether working or playing. But finishing up, the most important quality I felt Greg had was his genuine interest in caring for what was going on in the lives of the people around him. He just loved it. During his last day in hospice, before going home, he was resting and trying to sleep, and Carrie and I were just quietly visiting. And he sat up, got on the side of the bed, and said, "You know what, I want to be part of this conversation. It's the most important thing right now." You know, he always put himself second to those around him, and I loved him for that.